as a part of end-to-end automation, we are learning with Python, right? So to make sure that you installed everything that was essential for Python automation, so I want to record this video specific to installations and what are the steps that has to be completed before processing. So first thing what we has to do is we need to check whether we have a Python in our machine installed or not. For that, what you have to do is you need to open the command prompt and you just type Python. Then you can see what is the version that was installed and whether Python is installed or not, or you just type Control Z, and or you can type Python hyphen version, hyphen version, then it will give you the version. Or you just want to know where Python is installed, then you just type where Python, then it will give you the location as well. Okay, so you will come to know that the Python is already installed, which is like a version 3.12.5, and by this command you can simply see, and by this command you can see where it get installed as well. Okay, but suppose if this is not installed, then what we should do? So the first thing what we are checking is we are opening a terminal and then we are checking whether Python is installed or not. And there is something like in Python also there are versions, but if you are installing Python version 3, then you need to check Python 3 hyphen version. This is more useful to Mac users compared to Windows users. Okay, but just in case you haven't downloaded the Python, okay, then what you have to do is you need to go to their official website, which is like a python.org. From there you need to click on the downloads, then you can see the most stable version. You just click on download Python 13.6, which is the one which is in this box, is very stable version, so ensure you download this one. Okay, so if you have a different operating systems, you can click on whatever operating system you have, like Windows, Linux, Mac, others, something like this, right? So once you're done with that, you just straight away click on this particular installation file. Then you can see in my machine it is already installed, but if I want to install the latest version, or I want to uninstall the previous one and install again, then the same steps applies to me as well. But in your case, you just click on install now. Before that, what you have to do is you need to remember the path here. This is very important, and I will show you further as well. Install now is the one you need to click, and you need to remember along with the Python, it is installing the IDLE and PIP and documentation related to Python as well. But if you don't want some PIP or some sort of IDLE or documentation, you just click on custom install and you can choose, or you don't want to install your Python in this particular location, just click on custom install and it will show you I don't need documents, don't need PIP, then I don't need some sort of PyLaunch, all this stuff, so you can do it. But I'm just going with a default installation, which is like install now, and this is gonna be installed in your local, like in your username. It has something called app data. Then after you have a local, then you have a programs. In that you will see Python, and you will see the Python version. So this is what. So if you do this, okay, it will straight away go to installation and get to use admin privileges when installing. Sometimes you get some sort of exceptions, right? So if you are using it in your local machine, it will not create any sort of issue. But if you are installing it in your corporate machines, it will create some sort of issue. So always run any sort of program with admin access unless it is restricted by someone. Okay, the third thing you need to remember here is Python execute to the path, add Python exe to path. This is very important. See, you are installing some sort of software, but your interpreter or something, it doesn't know where it located, right? So for that you need to set this particular path, which is a path variable. This is one of the variable in system environments. So you need to check this mark for sure, and this is just optional. It's up to you whether you want to do it or not. And you can straight away click on next. then it will install the software. So once it is done, as usual, then again you will come to your command prompt, okay, or terminal. Then you just click on Python hyphen version. It will show you the version which is installed. As of now, I'm working on certain projects which I am using 3.12.5, so I don't want to disturb that. That's why I haven't disturbed it. And you can check where Python again, then it will show you the same path like what you had seen, if you remember. So this is the path exactly: C users, widget, app data, local programs, Python, then the version. So right now I have 3.12, right? So it is 3.13, which is the latest one. Then it will show you where is Python. Okay, so this is how you need to install the Windows machine, in Windows machine. So you can run the exe file, then you need to add the path, which is mandatory. I will keep all these instructions in description as well. And click on install now. As I told, it is the recommended way, and you need to wait all these steps, like you need to obey for a lot of software agreements that has to be. And you can check the Python version as I showed you. And as we are installing the PAP is nothing but a package installer for Python, where in Java you call something like jars, right? So in Python you call it as a packages, and PAP will ensure all those packages are on track, whatever you installed, whatever you are using, the libraries that you need. So it will provide all of them. So for that you need to install. And same like how you tested for Python, you can even test for PAP version. So like which version it installed, then you will come to know. And you even, as I told, when you install Python, along that you are installing the Python as well. So you just type where PAP, then it will give you the same reference, right? So you can see Python up to here it is common. After that, something like scripts, and then pip.exe file will be located. So if not installed, then you can make use of Python -m ensure pap upgrade, then it will install in the PAP is also installed in that particular software, right? So this is how you can install in the Windows machine. But if you have a Mac, something like this, then you need to download the .pkg installer from Python website, where you will be going this website and click on this Mac. Then you can select the version, which is the stable version, and you can able to download it. Open the following instructions, then you can tell, like how Windows we have it command prompt here, you have a terminal there, then you need to type Python 3 -hyphen version, then you will come to know whether Python is installed or not. Video we might see like instead of using all this from a terminal, we can make use of Visual Studio or PyCharm, so that you can able to execute all your programs from IDE itself, instead of writing it on a notepad, then execute all that stuff. But as of now, the takeout is just like whether we install the Python software or not, whether we install that packages that was required or not, is the one I'm looking at right now. And thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel.